Hello, I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan. I'm a doctor, but also a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of color. So today's video is one that you've asked me to make over and over again. And finally, I managed to sit down and go through it. It's the Beauty of Joseon. I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. I've been calling it House of Hosan. That's just terrible. But yes, it's Beauty of Joseon. This is a non-sponsored channel, so you know. None of the videos have ever been sponsored and they will never be sponsored. This is an evidence-based channel so that you know what's worth your hard-earned money and what you should sidestep. And for skin of color, we have to be very careful because our melanocytes are larger. They are easier to trigger. As I always say, one scratch, one bite, or one burn, and we hyperpigment. We cannot afford to irritate our skin like Caucasian skin can. So for example, Caucasian skin, you can do a mid-depth chemical peel, the skin will go red, and then it will recover beautifully. With us, if you did the same thing, it can lead to widespread hyperpigmentation that could take decades to get rid of. You know, you've seen it post spots. You get, you know, it's not just the acne we're dealing with, it's the marks that are left, the brown marks that are left for years afterwards. So actually with us, we have to be more educated and empowered with our skincare because our skin deserves it and needs it. And so we need slightly different ingredients, slightly different strengths, slightly, you know, less reactions and irritations. And so I am quite strict when it comes to what I would recommend for skin of color and what I would avoid. And so this was an interesting one actually, because there were a lot of good products, but there were some that I would be very nervous about using. A couple of things. Number one, make sure when you subscribe, you hit that notification bell. I am in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every single YouTube video. So when you subscribe, it means that you can come and ask me your questions. You can also ask me questions on Instagram at Dr. Vanita Rattan, on TikTok, and also in our private Facebook group called Dr. V Sock Family. I think we're now at about 18,000 in that group, which means we've got people everywhere. Dr. V followers all over the world that can help you with your skincare journey. You can upload photos, etc. Also, if you are a skincare geek like I am, please do get your hands on a copy of Skin Revolution. It's a book that I've written dedicated to my global skin of color family. Published by HarperCollins, who are incredible and available on Amazon. So please do grab yourself a copy of that. Right, without further ado, let's dive right in. Okay, so the first product is Ginseng Essence Water. It's NAFE safe, that's good. So that's a phrase I've coined to make it easy for you to assess ingredients yourself and products to see whether it's worth, you know, you buying or not. So this just means no denatured alcohol, no fragrance, and no essential oils. You don't want denatured alcohol because it evaporates from the skin, dehydrates the skin, and leads to free radical generation, which damages collagen. You don't want fragrance because it leads to contact dermatitis in 3 to 4% of the population, and for skin of color, that can mean hyperpigmentation. And you don't want essential oils because again, it's a skin sensitizer. That's what you're smelling, it's volatile. So those are 3 basic ingredients that anyone can look at the back of the packaging to see whether it's NAFE safe. This product is, which I like. The first ingredient here is ginseng root water, which is an antioxidant, and I love it. Don't forget the first ingredient on the inky list is at the highest percentage. So this is good. And then it's also got glycerin in it, which is my favorite humectant out of all of them. This holds water in the top layer of skin, which makes our skin glow. Because what it does is it separates the keratinocytes, the skin cells, and so it allows light to reflect better from the skin. It's also got niacinamide in it, which is a fantastic ingredient if you're not allergic to it. Great for everyone from oily, acne-prone skin to dry skin. So yeah, love this product. This is a Dr. V approved product. The next one is the eye serum. So first ingredient is water, then it's got ginseng root extract. The third ingredient here is glycerin. It's also got niacinamide and retinaldehyde, so it's in an airless pump, and I love that. That's very important. So this is a good product. The only problem is I don't know the percentage of retinaldehyde, and I don't know if it's in therapeutic index or not. And that's why it's very important for these ingredients that are less than 1%. We really need to know what the percentage is for us to know whether it's going to work or not. But I do like the formula, and it is approved, especially at this price point. It is NAFE safe, and yeah, I would use it. I think it's a good product. The next product is the Sun Serum SPF 50 PA4+. Okay, so it's a chemical sunscreen. As you know, I do tend to prefer mineral sunscreen for skin of color because it's anti-inflammatory. It doesn't enter the bloodstream. I recommend it for pregnant women, especially, and children. So this is chemical. Chemical I tend to prefer, not prefer, but I don't mind using chemical when you have more oily, acne-prone skin, because formulating a chemical sunscreen is actually quite easy. It's very light compared to zinc oxide, which is a metal oxide, usually about 17-18%. It is a chemical sunscreen. There's the sixth ingredient here, though, is denatured alcohol, which I really don't like because it's volatile and, you know, damages collagen. It's also got niacinamide in it, which I like, but then they also added citrus and bitter orange, which are irritants to the skin. So for me, this is a product that I would just avoid. There are better chemical sunscreens on the market, to be honest. And if you want to go for chemical, but not this one. So the next product here is the Sun Relief Rice and Probiotics. So this is Oryzia sativa. So it's basically a rice bran extract, which is very good for the skin. It's a humectant, so it conditions the top layer of skin. It's also a chelating agent, which means that it prevents minerals in water from damaging skin and hair. So actually this is an ingredient I would probably formulate more with. The rice bran itself has got over 100 antioxidants, including ferulic acid, which is my absolute favorite ingredient. So it's also got niacinamide in it and glycerin, and it's safe. I love it. I really think everyone needs to buy a bottle of this. You know, if you get sunburnt or if you've been out in the sun for too long, this is excellent. There's so many rubbish products on the market for sunburn, which actually make the situation worse. So it's a relief actually to have this sun relief, and I would recommend. Moving on to the next product, which is the Glow Deep Serum Alpha Arbutin. It's nape safe, as which I like. It's again, it's rice water, glycerin, arbutin at 2%, which is in the therapeutic index. It's £14 compared to the ordinary, which is £10 there, alpha arbutin. It's a bit more expensive, but it's also a bit better. So approved, I like it. If you can afford this one, then this is the upgrade to the ordinary one. The next product is the Glow Serum, which is propolis plus niacinamide, 2% niacinamide, so again in the therapeutic index, plus tea tree extract, which can be a skin sensitizer. So I know there's a whole brand on tea tree. I would avoid it because of sensitizing issues. So for me, this is a no. So the next product is the Revive Serum, £14. It's a soothing formula. So this is got ginseng, water, snail secretion, niacinamide and glycerin. I like it for a damaged skin barrier or dry skin, but make sure you top it up with a fatty moisturizer on top. And then the next one is their cleansing oil. The first ingredient here is glycerin, and soya oil is in the inky list too, but it's 3 out of 5 on the comedogenic scale. So this is fine for normal to dry skin, but I wouldn't recommend this product for oily, acne prone skin. And I'm about to film a video next actually on best and worst cleansing oils, and you have to be a bit more careful if you have oily, acne prone skin. Doesn't mean that you can't use facial oils to cleanse, but you just have to be careful about which ones you pick. Some will clog up pores and some will just nourish the skin. Right, I am in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every video, so make sure you're here and you hit the notification bell and subscribe, and write down below all your questions and I'll do my utmost to help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.